Hey Mutant Nation, Big Ron Partlow here, and I'm on the bike. This is episode 4 of Rebuilding Ron, and I'm pretty excited for this one because I got some major progress I think I'm going to be able to show you guys. Just warming up the knees, and then I'm going to do a quad workout, a little bit of hamstrings, and you know, I'm still not pushing the big poundages at all. I'm just getting the movements back, but it's making a huge difference. So stay tuned, check out what I'm able to do. Rebuilding Ron, episode 4. What do you want to do for 7 minutes? So, you know, the quad looks right, it looks like it's supposed to. So I'm really happy about that. So I gotta warm up hamstrings. Any of you guys follow Mountain Dog, John Meadows? He's a good friend of mine. And he got me into doing a little bit of hamstrings before quads all the time. And it has to do with how your body fires muscles and how it diverts neural drive. It's very interesting stuff as to why you should train your hamstrings, get them pumped before you do your compounds like squats and leg presses. The hamstring size-wise, I think is completely back to normal. It just isn't as strong yet, so it'll come around. You know, normally on leg day, I'd have my headphones in and I'd be like, what? It's a different animal now. I always tell everyone, put your weights away, okay? Put your weights away. But there are a couple of exceptions. One exception in my world is I always leave a plate on the hammer seated leg curl. I always lean on it or do something stupid, and if there's no plate on it, you just like fall over like a dummy in the gym. So that's for everyone's safety. Takes me back to grade 9. Is this what they call like returning to your roots? A big part about recovering from an injury of any kind isn't just what you can do in the gym, it's how do you feel the next day. If you feel like the injury is irritated, then you know you still gotta be careful. So if I can do a couple sets of 20 with this, and then tomorrow my knee feels just as good as it did this morning, perfect. That's my psych up for my 5-plate leg press. Getting a shot of me being good looking. Three sets of 20 with 5 plates. That's two workouts in a row. Felt good. So now one more exercise for quads. I'm doing like a high box squat, high bench squat. We don't really have boxes in here. And I'm gonna drop my hips back and sit here for just a second, and then stand back up using the quads. And the reason I'm using a bench is because it hurts in my knee to change directions out of a squat. But if I sit and deload for a second and then drive out of the squat position, it doesn't hurt nearly as much. Here's a tip for you guys that have an injury of any kind. If there's something you can do that doesn't hurt, just do that. So if you've got a pain in your shoulder, but you can still do side laterals, you just can't press or do rear delts, then just do tons of side laterals, you know? Just do what you can do. This machine here, I never use. kind of old, kind of rickety. I never use it. I found a single leg version of this that didn't hurt at all. So I'm making sure I include it in every quad workout. Oh, there we go. Whew. We're almost done. I don't want to get too big too fast, right? You don't want to get too big, like, gross. So we're only going to do a few more things. Follow me. An empty leg extension has been very painful. So at the end of every little quad session, I'm just testing it out and just seeing how it feels. So let's have a look. Not too bad. There was no sharp stabbing pain that time. It just feels a little shaky. My initial rehab, when I first started, if you guys remember, I was just doing a bunch of just air extensions. And I'd try to do about 100 a day. And even doing those would make my knee super sore. Like I'd do 100 air extensions and the next day my knee would be way worse. So I had to back off. So guys, thanks a lot for all the support you guys have given us during this series. It's been incredible. I want to thank Mutant too, because as soon as I got hurt, they had the very sensitive idea to capitalize financially on my injury. So of course a video series was in order. So I don't mind though. They've been awesome to me, and I want to thank everyone at Mutant and all the fans and everyone at Mutant Nation. Episode 4, Rebuilding Ron. Thanks for tuning in. This is where I'm at right now. I'm 13 weeks post-surgery, and I think I'm pretty happy, man. I'm very lucky that everything went as good as it did. The next episode, Rebuilding Ron, we're gonna see some weight on the bar, I think. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I promise you guys constant progress. So that's it, we're out.